What's up, guys? How we doing? Welcome to Behind the Grind, Volume 29. Let me get my shit popping. Here we go. We just waiting on Johnny. We're waiting a couple minutes for Johnny. He's got to feed PJ the dog. You know how it is, Small Hands. Small Hands, you have a dog?
I do not. We got two
No
cats,
dogs?
though.
You got
Two cats. And a kiddo running around.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, there goes Johnny.
Oh, I got some feedback. I got some feedback once I added J Seps. Hold on, let me spin this around real quick.
Hold on. Is that better?
Yeah, it is. All right, cool. We're ready to rock. Welcome Behind the Grind, Volume 29. I'm gonna play these little intros real quick. Let Johnny get settled. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Behind the Grind. I go by Trip B. I've been rocking with Grime Mode Cypher for over 10 years now, with 30 ciphers under my belt. I've had the opportunity to work with artists such as Chris Webby, Daylight, Apathy, Blind Fury, Slain, Ren Thomas, just to name a few. These opportunities through Grime Mode Cypher have me approaching 2.1 million views and countless memories I will never forget. This is my homie and fellow Barrio brother, co-host of Behind the Grind, Johnny Concepts. Johnny's been featured in over 10 Grime Mode ciphers, including Chris Webby Part 2 and Rex. Johnny's approaching 750,000 views on this platform. We are your hosts of Behind the Grind. Guys, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the Grime Mode Cypher channel. Hope you enjoy.
Hey, Johnny, I really gotta update that second intro, huh?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's bad. All right, so guys, welcome to Volume 29 of Behind the Grind. I am your host, Trip B, along with my co-host,
Johnny Concepts. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, today we got the homie from Universal Language Fam, Grime Mode affiliate, Small Hands. What up, fam?
Chilling out. Just out here in Broomfield, Colorado. Just a little bit outside of Denver. In my little laboratory down here in my basement where we record. And I bring other artists over here to record and stuff too. But just chilling out. Got my son upstairs, busy in front of the TV and hanging out with you guys for a little bit.
There we go.
Absolutely. Like, you can tell the sound sounds all nice and clear.
Yeah, I told him. Yeah, I already complimented him on that. So
awesome.
Let's show him the compliment.
Whatchamacallit,
I was gonna say that is a nice little vibe setup you got going down there. I see the Wu-Tang art back there. I can't make out the other one. Yeah.
You can't see what's behind my computer screen here, but all kinds of little Marvel characters and pops and posters and a bunch of stuff all over the place. But
that's what's up.
For sure.
So guys, before we get into the interview any further, I would like to play a little clip for you guys of Small Hands appearing in a Grime Mode Cypher. Now, this is Bars in Boulder, Volume 2. Yep, you may recognize the cipher from 2 weeks ago on Volume 28. We interviewed 5 ULE fam as well. This was the same cipher clip we played. We played 5's verse, and we cut it off before Small Hands. But right now, we're going to play the Small Hands portion of that cipher for you. This thing's up at about almost 150K.
Let's go.
Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 sec. Here we go.
That was a fun event.
Was it? Yeah. We're gonna talk about it when we come back. Trip, get your shit together. 1 sec. Here we go. I remember what I'm doing now. All right, guys. Here we go. Small Hands, Bars in Boulder, Volume 2, produced by Big Mass Beats. Let's go.
So listen. No more making mountains out of molehills. When underground rapper is synonymous with no skills. I do it so well, let the boat sail. Never fit the mold, now I'm beginning to grow my own coattails. Really on the grand scheme, it's fine if I go now. I'll die when I'm supposed to die. Why do I need to slow down? Time to cash your vote now. Why is it all a joke now? Follow my lead, I'm an anomaly, honorably profound. I'm on my Connery, Bond James, 00 agent status. Universal language bandit, on a mission to infiltrate the planet. High five, yo, Sean, throw me the keys, roll up the weed and I'll drive. I'm gonna make the most of this while I'm alive. Now you're all surprising up inside, you feeling fuzzy. No finish line in sight, we gotta keep the engine running. I don't wanna work, I don't wanna play. I just wanna bang on my drum all day, energize a bunny.
Young, magnificent, half black nigga with fast rap. Link to pass, try to twist the spit, tongue twister, everyone that
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, my bad. I muted all your mics so that we didn't get the feedback. I didn't realize that when I took it out of the regular mode, the space wasn't gonna stop it. But yeah, that was Small Hands verse, man. What was that event like?
That was crazy fun. It's actually I helped set that event up. I knew the guys that worked in the building there. I'd been working there for a long time. It's kind of a memorable spot in Boulder where we used to do a bunch of partying. And just as of the last month, it's now getting torn down. It's been there for like forever. So it's kind of a fucking cool thing that we got this recorded on that rooftop. And now that's like a monument in Boulder that's not going to be there anymore.
Oh, so, that's bittersweet, man.
Yeah, it is.
At least we got the Grime Cypher there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that beat was wild. The vibe of the Cypher was wild, and you could just tell it was good times. I was sad to miss out. And I haven't been a part of yet, but I'm looking forward to it in the future. Hopefully, we can get something cracked.
For sure. Yeah, that rooftop was packed, man. The vibes are awesome up there.
Maybe that's why it's not there no more. You guys did some damage.
It was already fucked up before we went up there.
Right.
Shit wasn't up to code. Could have killed everybody.
Right.
People were screaming
So Small Hands, man. What got you into hip hop as a kid, and what drew you to the art?
I mean, since the first stuff I ever heard as a little kid on the radio, like, Digital Underground and MC Hammer, Young MC, Tone Loc, all the old stuff that was on the radio that I was privy to in Colorado, really got me into it. And then like Naughty by Nature and Tretch really had me thinking about how cool it was to write and what a beautiful art form it was. And I don't know, first verse probably wrote somewhere around 93 or 94 in school. We're supposed to do a little safety instruction for a science class, and me and my homie wrote a rap verse instead of like just doing a normal presentation about it. So
that's dope
for sure.
That's funny that you did that. I literally did the exact same shit for one of my classes.
No way. Oh, that's awesome. Fuck yeah.
I was terrible back then, though.
Oh, same. Yeah, I'm sure it was retarded if I tried to read it now.
I'm sure you were an elementary school prodigy, so it's okay, guys. It's all right. We all need to grow. So that's what's up. Now, how did you? So you came along. You picked up a pen, 93, 94, messing around in school. How far did you get in life before you started being like, all right, I got this paper right here. I got this beat. I need to lay this shit down. I need to start recording myself and take myself.
Right around like 99, 2000, right when I graduated high school, I convinced one of the crew to like get a credit card and go buy us a beat machine, and by 2001 we had recorded 2 like 24 track LPs, this group of 4 of us called Subsurface, and we started playing shows around Boulder and Denver, and we moved quite a few of those CDs just hand to hand that we made, but that was pre-internet. We didn't know anything about mixing and mastering. Quality definitely wasn't there, but we were sure trying to make a lot of music, but yeah.
And I'm sure back in those days it wasn't that easy at all to you don't have like the same type of like plugins and all that stuff that's available nowadays that people can literally have a professional studio right in their house. So
yeah, basically. Oh, and beyond that, like getting your music out on digital platforms was like we didn't know it was the first thing to do to try to get our stuff on like iTunes or something back then, or out
we came from the peddling your CD era.
Yep, exactly.
But I think that that's like a lost art in the rap game now, or like in music in general. It's just having that like genuine connection with that person, handing them a CD, let them knowing who you are, I think was next level stuff too. But
for sure, they don't just listen to one song, they listen to the whole album, so get to know you more that way too.
I was also going to say it worked really well, like if you're a well-spoken individual also. And if you got a little suave and you have a little charisma, because nobody wants some jerk off, you know what I'm saying, coming and tugging on their jacket like, hey man, check me out, guy. You know what I'm saying? Not doing like pure fire. You know what I'm saying? They don't need any of that. So
I mean, it helps playing shows and getting a name, and I don't know, just being known around town, people wanting to come find us to get stuff.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. I want to shout out everyone in the chat right now. We got a few of y'all in here. Mischief, what up? Five, what up? Dave, what up?
Yo.
Battle Axe, who is that? Micah, Mr. East, what up? Nate, what up? Flips, what up?
Guys, you can comment, share if you can. Let's get some more people in here, man.
Yeah, please. Yeah, let's give it a share, guys. So Small Hands, when did Grime Mode come into your life?
Now that was right about when I got on the radars for Universal Language, right before I signed to them. Hadn't really heard much of it, but then they're like, Grind Mode's coming to town, and previously it would have been something I thought I had no chance of getting on. But they're like, nah, submit your music, and got me on a Cypher, and then it was like, I don't know, walking up in there and hanging out with the Grind Mode cats is like being with family you didn't know you had, especially the first couple of times, and I don't know, it's a cool, really cool experience, and the camaraderie that goes along with it is amazing.
Now, why did you feel like you wouldn't be able to like get on one?
Well, I don't know, just self-doubt, and seeing how tight the cats are that are on there, like, oh man, just going through that nervousness.
Facts. You saw that Trip B verse and you were like, oh shit. No.
For real.
I would
some
never
are ridiculous.
Even if you said that, I would never believe it. That's what's up, man. Yeah. So Grime Mode came to town. You had you said you had just heard of Grime Mode right before you signed to ULE or
yeah, no, like right when I learned about it through them.
That's what's up. Shout out to the ULE fans, big time.
Sure.
All you guys. So what was the experience like? Did it meet expectations? Did it come short of expectations? Was it amazing? Like,
oh, it was amazing for sure. Every time it's been amazing. I wrote about the first time at the second Cypher I went and did in Pennsylvania. It was like a year after my first one. I went out to Pennsylvania for one there, and I go, white and nerdy, no denying that. I walked up like, gee whiz, is this where the Cypher's at? That was one of the lines in my verse. But that's how it was for me. I pulled up, I'm like, little scared white boy, go up there like, hey guys, is this where we're rapping today? And there's like, just taking in like family. So
that's funny. Yeah, I remember.
I
didn't catch that, Johnny. What was that?
No, I said I feel like I had that same experience. So but back then that was when Sunday Night Mics was around. When I first walked in there, I was just like, "Holy shit, what's going on?"
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Now, Johnny, where was your Sunday Night Mics? Did you go to the dive bar? Was the venue prior to that?
So I was at the tail end of Jerky's.
Oh, okay, yeah. I had the same. I had similar experience. Once Grime Mode started really growing. And what we considered growth back then, and was the New England series, Johnny. When I pulled up to the New England series in Providence, and it was at an undisclosed location, we were like under the highway or whatever, by the water, and we still use it as a shooting location. We were just there a couple weeks ago, Johnny, a couple months ago with Lingo and them, and Knowledge and Mischief. But shout out them guys. But I pulled up there, and it was like fucking, I don't know. Lingo's in here right now. I don't know how many people were at that first New England event, but it was fucking crazy. Good 100 people there, and you pull up expecting to see 25, 30 maybe, and there's 100, and you're like, oh shit, like it's about to go down. About to get some hip hop here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's the best part too.
It's
for
dope.
me. It's like
it's energizing though too. Yeah.
Sure.
It's amazing.
All right, man. Let's see, Johnny, you got something for Small Hands?
Yeah, so we talked about some of your influences, and you said you put together that event out in was it like Ohio? It was Boulder, right?
Boulder, yeah.
Boulder,
yeah.
Colorado, my fault.
How did you set that up?
Well, I actually set up a lot of shows around here. I've always made it my responsibility to make sure we get something going. Find a venue, and I don't know, when Grime Mode said they wanted to come to Boulder and do something, I just immediately got my wheels grinding, like, where could we do this? What would be a dope spot? Went and talked to some people, got the spot for free. They didn't care. They just let us use the rooftop for the day. So, it's cool like that. But yeah, I mean, setting up shows is something I've been doing since we first started rapping. So for instance, right now I'm in the middle of setting up a show that we just finalized for December 22nd here in Denver, and then another one coming up in February, and then working on something for 420, and hopefully getting Grind Mode out for that one. We're still working out all the details, but yeah.
Let's go, Lingo. I know you're in there watching. I see the eyes.
So you got a couple different hats on. You got your rapper hat. You got your promoter hat. What else? Like in the music biz, do you do?
I mean, I like to do some of our artwork and connecting people and making sure our stuff looks like professional when we put something out. I don't know, working out all the like fine details that's going to separate, one small record label from another. And it's the little things that people don't think they have to worry about, like, proper promotion art, proper timing, making sure you always hit a date when you say you're going to drop something on a certain date. Just all those little details that can be overlooked. Kind of management. I've kind of fallen into the kind of head role in universal language right now, after just like a lot of stuff's gone down over COVID. People having babies, and right now I'm kind of running the show right now. That's a little daunting, but keeping it going.
That's what's up. Yeah, so all you young and aspiring artists, entrepreneurs, producers, etc., you guys need to be professional. The fans care. You tell them you're going to do something, you have to do it. It's big. It's a big part of it. Package your stuff professionally. If you want to record a song and release it, it's cool to just release it. It's absolutely cool to do that. It's going to get a lot less clicks than a package that's presented nicely. I believe I just saw Mickey Bourbon make this exact post. It's Christmas time. We wrap up our presents to make them look nice and exciting and shiny, regardless of what's inside the package. Package your product very nicely. People will click it. People will buy it, etc.
It makes a big difference.
You made me think of that, Small Hands. So thank you.
No worries.
I've heard Lingo say it like 100 times. Like if you're at a show, right? We were talking earlier about like handing someone your CD. Like whose CD would you grab? The someone that's like nice and pre-packaged, and or the one that's just like in like it's just like a big package of blank CDs with Sharpie written on it. Like which one are you gonna grab? So
Small Hands, damn well we both had fucking the burnt CDs with the Sharpie handing those. Proud as fuck. Johnny probably too. I don't know.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But back then, it wasn't something that we thought of.
No, not even. When the internet came and you started seeing all types of shit like the graphic design capabilities of these people, that's when shit got real.
Yeah.
So Small Hands, what's it like being part of a team like ULE? And you said you have taken on a much bigger role now since COVID and family time and things of the sort, and that's life. That's not to say these people aren't going to come back hard at some point or another as well, because we all know that that's how the roller coaster of life goes. What's it like maintaining a bigger role now at ULE?
It's awesome. I always find myself eventually surfacing to that sort of role in any situation I'm in, and one of my biggest things is I'm going to keep it going, because I know that they probably will want to come back at some point and probably be harder than before. So I want to keep it alive regardless. But, and you also asked, what's it like working with a team? That's amazing, like, especially when it's still me doing my own thing, but the team is just there for support, not to rely on necessarily, but we can rely on each other, which that makes it even better. It's like when I release something, everybody else is sharing it, and vice versa, and it's not just because we're forced to, but it's because we like to, and we want to. Yeah. But also because we know it comes full circle. So
facts. I was gonna say, you guys definitely make some magic as a unit. Similar styles, but yet different, and they complement each other. It's rare to see from 4 different individuals. You might get it from like 3. We see it from 3, but to see it from 4 is pretty cool and rare. So it's a cool click you guys have going on, and you guys get a lot of love. And if anyone's watching this who isn't familiar, make sure you check out on the YouTube. There's some links on the description, by the way, as well of this video. But make sure you check out on the YouTube some universal language entertainment videos, as well as Small Hands and 5 from that we featured on volume 28 as well. We got some dope stuff, and it's a lot of feel good stuff, inspirational stuff, and dope bars for you guys. So make sure you check it out.
For sure. And like, because you guys work so well as a collective, what do you think like separates you from like other like groups and or labels?
the fact that we're also one group, like we're a group. Universal Language is the collective of everybody that's on the label as one group. And so when we put out that collective CD just a couple of years ago, that was actually under us as an artist name. So we're an artist and we're the collective, individuals on there as individual artists. That's, I mean, I guess that doesn't necessarily separate us from every other thing like that. But yeah, I mean, the fact that we're an artist and the label, I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I can't think of any. I mean, like D12 didn't, were they on their own label as a group?
I don't know. That probably was like the Shady records or whatever.
Is probably like the biggest one that's done that. But I don't know how you didn't think of Woo Trip.
Oh yeah, right. There you go.
Yeah, similar styles that complement each other. Yeah, facts. Big facts. Wowzers, 9.
Yeah.
9 guys. Where the fuck they find all these guys? You know what I'm saying? And the affiliates and shit. Like Woo mode. That's saying something.
Yeah.
All right. So I got one for you. So what was it like to work with AOK and Lingo? You were featured on AOK's joint, Find My Way, and on Lingo and AOK again with the Good Time joint with Sean Keys, Phineas, and a few other heads.
Yeah. I mean, the beats were just bangers, and I could just tell that they I don't know, they know me all too well to have sent me those beats out of any other ones they might have, because those like were right up my alley, and the concepts were already there and blatant. So those ones were really fun to write too. And I was kind of early on in their process of making the CD, and they both wanted to release those things earlier, but by the time they came out, it was fucking like worth the wait. Like hell yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It was just a reminder that I actually wasn't completely lazy during COVID, because I definitely wish I had done more during COVID. And then I got this reminder, like, oh, actually, you did a couple things, I was like, all right.
Right. Yeah, a couple things that get some spins and a lot of love. Well.
I really love those tracks, both of them. Everybody kills it on both of those.
Yeah. Guys, once again, Volume 29 featuring Small Hands. You guys can check out Small Hands if you YouTube search him and you combine Small Hands with Grime Mode Cypher, you'll find a bunch of his ciphers as well as these tracks he's featured on with Lingo and AOK. If you find his links in the description, you'll find more of their ULE stuff as well.
Oh yeah.
Johnny, what time are we going into Rapid?
It'll be at 8:30 on the dot. So we got a few more minutes.
Hit 'em.
Before we do that. But we can do it early if you want. But I got a quick question as well. So you've been making music for a very long time, from what you said. Like, how do you feel like your sound has evolved, like over that time period?
I think it's gotten much more mature, much more like cohesive, where I stick to a specific style for an entire track instead of jumping all over the place. It's I don't know. Sometimes I'm embarrassed when I listen to the old stuff, and sometimes I'm like, man, I was actually saying some cool stuff, But I've gotten better at patterns, staying on topic, things like that, where I, was more just young and excited, and that's how it started. It was just all over the place, and I've learned to kind of, just make songs that people are going to like more, and still stick to what I want to do with music. So.
And where do you see like your sound evolving to after, like in the future?
I want it to be eventually more organic, more live instrumentation, more truly original beats. I love the sample style, but I do want to grow. I want to learn how to play some stuff so I can try to maybe one day be able to capture a sound that I like on the keyboard on purpose, without like just having to noodle around until I maybe find something. And I've never really liked any beats I've made. So, I'd like to be able to do more and just have more of an organic sound, fully mine. No question about, copyright or any of that sort of stuff. And,
Now, if you could play an instrument tomorrow, if you could wake up and play an instrument, what is the first thing you could, like, I can wake up tomorrow and I know everything about this instrument. What instrument you picking?
That'd be the piano for sure.
Yeah, like for the most part, if you know the piano, you pretty much can play any.
You're good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Huh?
Especially with synthesizers and things where they just lay the instrument out for you on a piano anyway.
Right. But it don't look as cool. Like you can't be on stage with a guitar playing the piano. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Maybe he just had this dream of being in a hair band one day and fucking rock out or some shit. I don't know. Fucking guitar, bro. Easy.
Like with me, I couldn't tell you what music note is what, but if you play me a song and give me a piano, give me like 20 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes, I'll figure out how to play that song on the piano.
That's tight.
By ear. But I can never tell you what note is what, like B major or any of that. I don't know any of it.
Yeah, I call bullshit on that one. Calling shit of the bull on that one, bro.
Wow. You're coming over Saturday.
What, 20 minutes?
Yeah, like 20 minutes. I'll figure it out.
All right. All right, Small, you were here, bro. You saw that you were confirming this.
Yep.
All right. And the 20 other people here too. All right, so that's cool. Yeah, we can get into rapid fire. I think I got one more question. Small Hands, if you could kill one of your ULE band,
he's laughing because he already
the first one. Five. So I do have one. Now you're playing a live show, Johnny. I'm taking it back. You're playing a live show, and you have the chance to open for a bigger named artist in front of about 5,000 people.
Sure.
Or B, you're playing a show headlined by ULE or Small Hands individually in front of a crowd of about 250 people. Which show are you taking?
I gotta choose between both of those.
Yeah, either or. I'm opening for the bigger name artist in front of 5K at the biggest venue in my state, or I'm selling out the local venue for Small Hands and ULE.
That's tough. I think I'm leaning towards the selling out on my own at the smaller venue. Because if I'm opening up for a bigger name, I don't have to do any promotion for that. They're all there for the bigger name. I don't know. That's really tough. You know, I'd feel like I'd be fucking over my team if I took the bigger show. But if they could still perform without me and still in front of a sold out show, I'd go do the bigger show and then just rush over there afterwards.
Fucking, you see movies like that and shit. Put on the suit, bro, go.
You know, yeah.
It would have to be well documented. If
I will say, like, one of my favorite shows ever was ULE opening up for Method Man and Redman. Well, it was Proximity, but they let the whole team come and do a couple tracks. And so we're in front of a sold out Cervantes Masterpiece Ballroom, which is, I think it caps at 1,000, if I'm not mistaken. But that was dope. Place was packed from, front to back.
Right. No, that's crazy.
Yeah, similar show when we got to open up for,
Brain fart.
Dilated. Nope.
Did you? Was it Dilated?
No. Digable Planets. God damn it. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, that was packed out too. Yeah, some good ones, man. Oh, Hilltop. Yeah. That one was dope too.
Yep. That's cool. Yeah, I think I would lean towards the 5K is fun. Like I've done like a 1,500. I think was the biggest crowd I've ever done. I know Lingo.
That's amazing.
I know the Grime Generals performed in front of a Tech 9 crowd that sold out the Palladium in Massachusetts. So
yeah, I think there was about 3,000 there that night. I was there.
Wow, that's
Johnny
crazy.
was there that night. Wow, that's dope. That's cool. Yeah, so it's cool, but like you said, having 250 people there for you, you don't know that 250 people know you at the 5K show.
Yeah,
it might be 250 people who want to kill you after your set. But you know what I mean? You can't please everybody. But I know everybody came to my show for me and they love my music. So I would really, it would be a big vibe boost and a big career boost. He was selling a bunch of merch that night and shit.
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I'd agree. I'd go for the smaller show. John, you want to play the sound effect?
And it's time for rapid fire, where we ask one series of questions. We want either just one word answers, unless we ask you to
Elaborate.
elaborate. Thank you. I was looking for that. And it's sponsored by Brawlers Inc. Clothing. Shout out to Brawlers Inc. Purchase your merch today. So let's start it off here. Method Man or Red Man?
Method Man.
Method Man. Oof. Lyrics or beats?
Lyrics.
Performing or recording?
Performing.
J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick Lamar.
Dr. Dre or Snoop Dogg?
Dr. Dre.
Nas or Jay-Z?
Nas.
Okay.
Nas or AZ?
Nas.
They made that fire song, and the only feature on Illmatic. The only feature on Illmatic. Hey, all right, you're getting a beat tomorrow. You can only choose one. You can accept Dr. Dre's email or DJ Premier.
Premier.
Kanye West or Swiss Beats for beats? I'm sorry.
Swiss Beats.
Well, once you said Swiss, Swiss does rap on some shit on that.
Yeah, not well, but he does.
Yeah, no, he had that banger. I forget.
We used to bang that Rough Rider shit so hard back in the day, though.
Yeah, Swiss is a legend. Shout out Swiss Beats. All right, so you're riding in your car. Dirty South music or West Coast music?
Dirty South.
Okay.
Favorite hip hop album of all time?
Tough one.
Rapid fire, man. Rapid fire.
AT Aliens.
AT Aliens. Oh, favorite Nas album of all time?
Illmatic.
Favorite member of Wu-Tang?
RZA.
Favorite track on Illmatic?
New York State of Mind.
All right, guys, it's gonna wrap up Rapid Fire for Volume 29, featuring Small Hands, brought to you by Brawlers Inc. Clothing. Yeah, Johnny, you don't have a fucking. We need a fake crowd.
Yeah, I have. I just don't feel like looking for it right now. So we're gonna get a school bell. That's what we're gonna get.
All right, cool. All right, kids. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Go ahead, John.
All right. So let's go into, if you could change one thing about yourself as an artist, or if you can add, delete, whatever it may be, to make yourself better, what would it be?
Less of a procrastinator, I guess.
I can 100% roll with that. I'm wicked bad at that.
Yeah, we all know that.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Shots fired.
I was waiting. I didn't think I was getting a reaction. I'm looking at my phone like, yeah, shots. So who are some of your favorite Grime Mode affiliates? And maybe you've already worked with them and you'd like to work with them again, or some artists from Grime Mode that you can see yourself working with in the future.
Yeah, I mean, right up the top, of course, Threat, of course. Mischief, Capsizer, Frankie V. I love that dude. Done a few things with him so far. Who else we got on there? I'm gonna start drawing a blank, and I pretty much want to name everyone.
I used to ask for 5. I think that might have been. I think you've
okay, I hit 5. I hit 5.
Yeah, I think you've obligated your contract. Guys, if you didn't know, we do send
G Lyrical, Duck City, those cats, Indicut for sure.
Yeah, facts. G Lyrical's a beast, Indicut.
Yeah.
Guys, we've also featured these artists on Behind the Grind, pretty much every artist you just named. If you're interested in seeing some of their interviews, you can search on the Grime Mode channel or on YouTube in general, Grime Mode Cypher, Behind the Grind, and this individual's artist name. You're going to find these interviews similar to this one you're watching with Small Hands.
Yeah. You can also find Slips, another member of UL we just signed. I like his stuff. All the UL cats have been on there. Desaro, you can find Proximity. Who else? Windchill, Sean Keys, Jeff Gray's produced several beats for a lot of ciphers. So
he's a beast. I want a Jeff Gray beat.
oh yeah, sure. I'm sitting on a bunch of them right now.
Oh yeah, there you go. It's like a gold mine.
It is. It really is.
All right. So should we get into some questions from the live chat?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me see if we got some questions from the live chat, guys. If you're interested in asking Small Hands a question, or if you have a comment or some anything you'd like him to comment on, why don't you drop it in the comments? I know there's a little delay, so I'm gonna give you guys a second. In the meantime, what were we gonna say, John?
No, I was gonna say it looks like we got a question in there from Wild Beast Entertainment, Battle Axe.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Small Hands, Mr. East, I believe this is you running the Wild East Entertainment Backs Global page. Maybe not. Maybe it's Willie P. No, it's Micah, I believe. If you were to throw a concert with a heavy metal group, who would you perform with?
I don't know enough to say. I can't even name more than 3 heavy metal groups anyway. So
I wouldn't be sure if they were heavy metal really either.
That's what I'm saying.
Wild East, give us some examples of some heavy metal groups. Maybe some will ring a bell to us hip hop heads.
See, I'm not just gonna say Metallica. I feel like that's the only thing I could think of.
Right. Generic. Too generic. And then like if you said the name, like I would have to hear the song too, probably.
Right, right.
All right, I have one here from Pat Griff. What is a Small Hands top 5 artists to have on a cypher together? Let's do it as like you want to do like mainstream artists.
Yeah, we'll do mainstream artists.
Yeah, let's do mainstream artists. Who are your top 5 mainstream artists you'd like to hear on a cypher? On a Grime? What if it was a Grime mode cypher with these artists? Who are we hearing?
Sure. Could be live or dead or what?
Yeah, let's do it. Dead Alive. It's a Dead Alive cypher.
All right. Mine. I want to see MF Doom on one for sure. I'd throw Idea on there from Rhyme Sayers back in the day. Man, let's see. Who else? If I could throw Mac Miller on there. I'm drawing a blank. What do I even listen to right now?
Yeah, some old with some new.
Yeah, Andre from Outkast.
Okay.
He's like one of my favorites ever. Yeah, and then Tretch from Naughty by Nature. That'd be a fun ass cipher right there.
Yeah, that would be wild.
That does sound like a
It does. I would watch that. I think a lot of people would check that out. Yeah, Tretch.
It's all over the place.
Tretch was a man. Mac, R.I.P. R.I.P. to Idea. All these dudes.
For sure.
We've lost a lot of legends, huh?
Yeah, no doubt.
Still a lot kicking though. We still got a lot kicking, but we're starting to lose a lot. All right, so Slips, I wanted to say shout out to you. You're in here. Let's see. We got another question. Black Moon or Helter Skelter? What is this? Is this the rock show? At first, I thought Black Moon could be like a beer, but then I'm like, nah, that's a Blue Moon.
I don't know who Black Moon is.
Me either.
So
hey, Big House, why don't you drop a link in here? Maybe when we're done, we'll come back and check out some Black Moon links. How about that? And then you check out some Small Hand links. How about that?
Deal.
Cool. Here's a great question from Slips. What's your dream collabo, dead or alive? You're gonna do 2 artists. Let's get 2 artists. It's a Small Hands joint, and you're featuring these 2 artists. Who do you got?
Jeez, man.
And tell us if they're on the verse or the hook or whatever it may be.
Cool. or they could have it could be a producer or something.
Yeah, I would say Nate Dogg on the hook, and then I'd want to fucking go back and forth with Andre Benjamin again.
That would be fire. There you go. Yeah, I kind of picked up on the Andre when you said the AT Aliens. That was a dope album.
Yeah, for sure.
Fact. So do you have any projects coming up or anything you're working on currently? What's coming up next for Small Hands? You got anything brewing up there?
We sure do, man. We're about to drop a single with like 8 other MCs from ULE, and then Frank the Tank's also on that joint. Just 8-bar rapid fire shit each. Pretty dope track produced by Jeff Gray. I should be out in the next few weeks to a month. We don't have a date set for that yet, though. And then, me and Five working on our next album, which we've got 8 tracks basically done. Just trying to work out the final details, get some DJs scratching on there, things like that. We got this new cat on the label called Solid Theory. He just recorded an EP over here. We're getting that mastered in the next week or so. I believe Lingo is going to be the one mastering it, and then get that released under ULE. And we also have one other single with me, Five, Slips, and that new cat Solid Theory. We'll be dropping shortly after this next track that we're dropping. So
dope.
Things in the making, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing the new artists and shit. That's cool.
Yeah.
Dave, no, I'm not. I'm just saying I'm not familiar with these 2 bands. Helter Skelter. That reminds me of Charles Manson. So about to get crazy up in here. Black Moon, Charles Manson. I'm scared now. I ain't even sleeping, Dave. Thanks. No, that's dope, man. I'm looking forward to hearing the new shit. And once again, I'm sure you'll be promoting those on your socials, which guys, I do have the links to his social media content, his YouTube, IG, and Facebook in the description.
Oh yeah.
That means description in English. So check it out. All right, guys.
I didn't know you spoke Spanish, Trip.
That wasn't Spanish. That wasn't something I made up.
Yeah, me no hablo. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, me no hablo. All right, guys. So this is a pretty good segue. You mentioned you're working with Five on some new shit. So, guys, I want to play this Grime Cypher Pennsylvania Volume 16. Cypher Pennsylvania Volume 16, produced by AMC Beats. This joint was dope as well. You guys anchored the Cypher full of a bunch of dope artists, and you guys spit a little back and forth for the folk. So we're gonna share this Cypher for you guys right now. I'm going to mute these mics, and when we come back, you're going to talk about it a little bit.
What up?
G-O-D, I'm always G-O-O-D.
U-L, in other words, galactic grammar.
Fuck a torch.
We're restored.
Tell him pass the hammer.
Smash like banner.
After he is mad.
Gone green.
Ironclad like Iron Man.
With half the glamour.
Cameras rolling, grind mode. On set and we're restless.
I bet you wonder why you don't end up on the guest list.
Because you're looking for an exit.
Is your world reckless?
You should get your girl some jewelry.
I heard she likes a pearl.
Belly button ring.
All those fucking things.
You could get it too.
If you only knew
how to level up the king.
It's a difficult task.
Yeah, when you live in the past.
Yeah, with your hypocritical mask.
Always hidden within a mask.
Sticking your ass.
Damn, we're in a different class.
Hitting the gas.
Getting love and
giving it back.
Getting a buzz like
sipping a flask.
Living it up and making it last.
Spitting these syllables fast.
Yo, it's
Five and
small hands.
Simply put, we
having a blast. Grind mode, everything.
Yeah.
That was a great time.
Yeah, that looked like a great time. That looked like a fucking great time. Yeah, so how did this event differ or this was shot during the same day on the rooftop?
No, this is Pennsylvania now. So this is
okay, the bars in Boulder.
Yeah.
Smoke marijuana. That means weed for English. So my fault. This is the Pennsylvania series, completely different state and everything, guys. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. It was also on a rooftop, though, a rooftop patio.
That's what fucked me up.
No, it looks really similar to the other spot. Not the light stuff. It looks very similar.
Yeah, it does. So, what was that experience like then? That does lead me to the question then. What was the difference?
Well, that one I didn't set up, so I didn't have to worry about it. I just had to show up, and hang out, have a good time, as opposed to trying to make sure everything's going smoothly. I didn't have to move lights for everybody, or I just didn't have to worry about anything. Where the Boulder one, I had to make sure everything ran smooth and had to make sure we had what we needed. It did get dark at one point, so we had to pull lights out and figure out a way to plug them in and stuff.
Facts. Much more relaxing at the Pennsylvania, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were both awesome. But yeah, Pennsylvania was fun. It was a day of performances too, and so it wasn't just the Cypher. It was a whole day of hip hop and art, and there was graffiti artists out there doing stuff, and it was a really cool event. So
that's cool.
So what's the approach like when instead of doing a verse on your own like you did in the first Cypher that we saw, to like doing a back and forth like that? Like what's the different approach that you take?
Yeah, so that was awesome. Because I don't know, we wanted to make sure if we are going to do a back and forth that wasn't just standard, simple structure, one line each or whatever. So what we chose to do is just write 16 dope bars together and then go through and pick apart who should say what and allow it to flow, so like I could carry over a word while he's going under me and like want to do some things you wouldn't be able to do if you're rapping by yourself. So really highlight how important, how much more valuable having a second head on a verse could be, for that.
Facts. Yeah. Not to spill the beans, but Johnny and I used a similar technique on our back and forth that just dropped recently.
Yeah, no, I saw that. You guys killed that. That was dope.
You,
There's two back and forths on one Cypher too. I was like, man, this is dope.
Yeah, we fucking. Oh yeah.
That one was is that I wrote the whole verse and then I told Trip like, you rap.
I live a lavish lifestyle. Johnny does the most of the work. Johnny does most of the work. I reap the benefits and the rewards. Now let's see. AOK has entered the chat.
What up?
Everyone break out your hot sauce money. AOK has entered the chat. AOK, I was shouting out your fucking mango habanero. I put it on some Chinese food on Tuesday night, and it went perfect, guys. Whatever they be seasoning the Chinese food shit with, the General Tso's. You put some fucking mango habanero on that. Killer, bro. Killer.
Purchased your hot sauce today.
Yeah, purchase your hot sauce. Hit up AOK directly. It's not IOC either.
Your next album should be called Buy My Hot Sauce.
That's not a bad idea. Really not a bad idea. We all know it's going through a name change. He just made a post about his project going through a name change. AOK did. So maybe he will change it to Buy My Hot Sauce. Maybe Buy My Hot Sauce, please.
That's amazing. There's double meaning there because his hot sauce could be like the dope music he's trying to sell you, but also like literally like log on and buy my hot sauce.
Right. Oh, you spit that hot sauce. Hot sauce. Buy some, please. So that's what's up. Yeah, man. So I'm really looking forward to the new shit. ULE is a dope collective, a bunch of cool artists. I know you got Slips, and what was the other new artist you mentioned again?
Solid Theory. New cat. Yeah, he does battle raps out here. Dude's a genius.
Oh, that's what's up.
I'm excited to introduce him to some people.
That's what's up. Have
you attended? Rap game too.
Yeah, Solid Theory. Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, I like that. I'm not a big believer in salad theory. I prefer my theory conspiracy. That means batshit crazy in English. I gotta stop with that. So yeah, I got the Cowboys game on, and that's neither here nor there. I'm kind of watching it on my phone, so if you guys see me keep dipping down, I'm double dipping. I'm doing the interview, and I'm kind of like checking the guys on the screen. So I don't know if you guys are football fans, but
I'm professional.
That's what I'm doing. You small hands. You a sports guy?
I mean, I like the Broncos, the Nuggets.
Yeah, the local shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm big into the local shit too, man. We come from, Rhode Island doesn't really have, Johnny and I both reside in Rhode Island. So Rhode Island doesn't have our own professional sports team per se. So we're kind of like the dwarfs of the New England teams and the Boston teams. So, but Rhode Island, a lot of local love here in Rhode Island for the local teams. And you'll see us rocking our Celtics shit. As I rock the Cleveland.
Yeah, you're talking about how you rock with the local shit, but you're wearing a Cleveland Cavs hat, and you're just talking about being a Dallas fan.
Yeah. But I love watching the Celtics games. So me and Johnny talk Celtics a lot and shit, so that's cool. But small hands, when are we gonna do a 5 small hands and Barrio Brothers, Johnny Concepts, Trip B, collabo joint? For the people, I would like to roll with you guys vibe a little bit and write some more positive stuff. I write a lot of angry fight type stuff, so I'd like to dabble into the positivity realm once in a while myself. So I'd like to do something like that with you guys.
That's a great idea. I mean, sooner the better. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm already thinking about some beats off the top of my head. I might want to send your way or something.
Let's do it. And you said you had a bunch of Jeff Gray beats you were saying.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So
in fact, when I get off this interview, I'm gonna go play some Fortnite with Quinn. Or with Five. So I'll talk to him about it right then.
Yeah, Quinn. Who the fuck is Quinn?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Cool. All right. All right. Yeah. See, Johnny doesn't have a rap name. Really? Like, I'm not gonna call him Concepts. So it's just,
Yeah, I'm like, I thought about changing my name, but it works well on Google, so I'm not going to change it.
Yeah, sometimes I think about the other side. If I would have just gone with my own name, I think about like Ian Taylor and how like it's just it sounds like a rap name. I don't know how much Richard Wallace would have sounded like a rap name.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you. Like Jonathan Tricera doesn't sound very well.
Neither does
Bo Bowers works though. I kind of like
Bowers. You heard that new Bo Bowers joint?
That's not bad. Yeah.
Bo Barrett and Small Hands. Bo Bowers.
Yeah, it's been Small Hands for 20 years now too. So
that's dope.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah. See, mine as well. Trip. Mine comes from Trip. My initials Triple B. So I got the 3 Bs. Bo Barrett Bowers. I'm rocking with. So Johnny, obviously, we don't know where Concepts comes from. It's not like he's got bars or anything.
We talked about that in my Behind the Grind. So if you haven't watched that,
Did we?
Yeah, we
talked about where Concepts came from. I genuinely do not remember that part, so I'm gonna go back.
It's like I'll make music together or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, never. Who is this guy? This guy just pops in. He like hacks my Facebook messages and gets the StreamYard link, and he just pops in here. Oh, fuck, bro. That's where all my bars are going.
No more verses for you, Trip.
Small Hands, man. You got any shout outs you want to give out to the people or any final words?
Yeah. I mean, first and foremost, the National Disgrace. They always keep me laced with the dopest fucking hats. They also produce my own hat.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Got a couple of them. Another one there.
I like that.
A few of them around. Of course. Shout out everyone on UL, including Buddhakai, Desaro, Proximity, both of them, Shane and Ellie. Of course, 5, Slips, Solid Theory. Shout out my mom and dad.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out you guys for having me on here. Appreciate this for sure. Everybody on Grime Mode, everything. GME for sure, especially Lingo. Much love, man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone else.
Right.
Everyone that tuned in tonight for sure. Yeah, everyone that tuned in.
You wrote down every affiliate's name and you're gonna start the list and shit. Right, all right. In alphabetical, we have
I wish I at least wrote down like 5 or 6 so I could start it.
on a
Grammy music to cut you off.
On a fucking Walmart receipt or some shit. Small Hands, Johnny, you want to ask the round table question and we'll get Small Hands out of here?
Yeah, for sure. So we like to ask this question to everybody. We get some real interesting answers. So you're at a restaurant. There's 6 chairs at your table. You're sitting at one of them. At those other 5 chairs can be anybody from any different walk of life, dead, alive, fictional, could be a cartoon, could be an actor portraying a person, whatever it may be. Who are those five people at that table with you?
Yeah, and they're all passed away if I'm not mistaken. But first, my little brother passed away in 2014. He'd be there. Mitch Hedberg, one of my favorite comedians. Bob Ross, Hunter S. Thompson, and Stan Lee.
That's a dope list.
I had time to think about it after watching last week.
You would think you would have had this question already. But,
See what happens when you do your homework?
For sure.
Good things always happen when you do your homework. That's what teachers used to tell me.
Take notes.
Yeah.
Take notes. Small Hands understood the assignment.
Right. I love that John Lennon quote. Yeah, AOK was agreeing with Mitch Hedberg. Mitch Hedberg was a hilarious comedian.
Yeah,
guys, if you're not familiar with Mitch Hedberg, check him out on YouTube. He has a bunch of one-liners that will knock your socks off.
Yeah, just like stream of conscious, fucking one-liner.
Right. It's wild. And, it's very fun to watch. Johnny, you familiar?
Can't say that I am.
Mitch Hedberg.
I will be doing some YouTube, and I'll fall into the wormhole later.
You should, bro. And I'll tell you, it'll be worth like he said about the wait for Lingo and AOK's fucking tracks to come out. It was well worth the wait. Like Mitch Hedberg, when I found him too, I was shocked. Like, oh my god, this guy is fucking legend. I'm trying to show my wife and shit, and she doesn't think we have a slightly different sense of humor. So she's like, whatever, dude. But I'm like, this is good.
It's amazing.
So I appreciate that. I'm sure me and you would have a good time at a party, man. We would have some similar sense of humor and shit.
Cool. Yeah, for sure. I could go off quoting him for like a couple hours.
That's what's up. Dude was a legend with the one-liners. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. All right, Dave. Dave said he'll be looking out for more shit. Dave, Big Haas, I suggest you send DM Small Hands, find Small Hands on social media, and DM him some links to Black Moon, and you guys can trade links. Small Hands can send you some of his music, and then you can check out some metal shit that we don't know nothing about.
Absolutely.
Share it with me as well. So next time somebody asks that question, we'll be like, bro, it's clearly fucking Helter Skelter.
Yeah.
Clearly. We're probably right too. AOK had dinner. If I had seen this before, we might have asked him what he had, but I guarantee it had hot sauce on it.
Hell yeah.
Other than that, man, I really don't. Did you see this one, Small Hands?
Appreciate that. Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Big facts.
Hell yeah.
Big facts. You guys are all legends over there, man. You guys are good people. You can tell it shows. And looking forward to meeting you guys in person, man.
Hell yeah.
And,
likewise.
My fault. Yeah. But we're already. Oh, guys, I wanted to say real quick before we get Small Hands out of here. I hung my. They invert these fucking images, and it always messes me up. I hung my Grime mode shoe. You guys see it?
Oh, dope.
Yeah. Nicole made me Grime mode shoe. Came out fire.
Can't really tell it's the Grime shoe.
Yeah. Full screen your square for a second. Oh, there you go. All right. Oh, nice. Yeah, those are dope.
You guys got this? Oh, the big patch. Oh,
damn. Nice.
Yeah.
Hit up Lingo for your Grime sneakers.
Yeah, they're real nice.
Sneaker.
Oh yeah.
And now I'm gonna have to hang them back up, guys. All right, my friends. This is gonna wrap up volume 29 of Behind the Grime. We may have a special guest for you next week. Bi-weekly, but it could be the man himself. He's put the word out there, but we're gonna keep that under wraps for now. Could be the man, the myth, the legend behind the curtain. So you may be his predecessor. So you're passing it off to. Could be passing off to Neo. You're passing it off to Neo. Fucking
hell yeah.
Who will be our next guest? Will Trip finally change the intro? Find out next time.
Yeah, much love everyone out there for sure.
Absolutely. Guys, please, once again, go check out some Small Hand shit, man. He's a great dude, great artist. The links are in the description. Yeah, the Sleepwalking EP with 5 right there. Some good shit. I'm sure you can find that. Small Hands, why don't you come back in the comments here, and if there's any links I missed in the comments of this video, why don't you drop some links for us as well?
All right, sounds good. Yeah.
And until next time, guys, anything else, Johnny, you'd like to say, or Small Hands?
I just want to thank Small Hands for coming through, taking the time out. We really appreciate you taking an hour out and talking to us. Thank you to everyone in the chat that participated and asked questions. And we will see y'all next time on Behind the Grind.
Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely, guys. Hey, everyone, have a good night. Make sure you check us out. Not next week. We are bi-weekly, but the following Thursday. We will see y'all then. Small Hands, have a great night. Like Johnny said, we really appreciate you. Johnny, I'll see you Saturday, man.
All right. Peace out, bro.
All right, guys. Peace and love. Peace.